Okay, welcome to the Premiere tutorial. We're going to go ahead and open up Premiere. I work in Premiere 2018 because we haven't quite gotten ours updated just yet. It looks pretty similar, but it crashes a lot, so hopefully I don't run into any issues. So once Premiere loads, we're going to go ahead and do a new project, give it a test name, which I can't type, I'm really bad at it. I always save my stuff to the desktop. You can keep all of the settings pretty much the same. We're gonna go ahead and hit OK and start. All right, so once we're in, down in the bottom left-hand corner, we have our media bucket. Right next to it, we have our timeline. In between the two, we have our tools that we use to help us edit. So right now I'm in the selection tool. A lot of these other tools we'll kind of get to later on down the road, but the other tool that we're going to be using for your project is the razor tool. And then above that we have our program, which is where once we put our projects together, you'll be able to see it, play it, kind of look through it. And then next to that, mine says effect controls. Yours probably says source, whatever the case might be. I'm actually in the wrong platform, so I'm going to edit or hop on over. So now it says source, but that is where whenever you have your media from down below, you can double click your media and it'll show up there and it'll give you an idea of which picture or video clip or whatever the case might be that you're working with. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and import my media. So we're going to go to File, Import, and I'm going to pull in everything at once. So I have my photos and my audio there. So I'm going to go ahead and import, and then you will see it in my media bucket. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and create my black video. So I'm going to go to File, New, Black Video. Settings, we're just going to kind of keep them the same. And that's that. So now I have my black video, I have my photos, and I have my audio in my media bucket. The next thing that we're going to want to do is at least start a sequence. Sometimes I'll go up to File, New, Sequence for this purpose, just to kind of, save on time a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and drag and drop and show you how you can do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this black video and drop it right into the timeline. So now I have about 5 seconds of black video on my screen. So from there, I'm going to go ahead and create my title. So we went to File, New, Legacy Title. It's going to pull up the screen. You can make whatever edits you want. So for this, I'm just going to do photo, slideshow, test, image and design, and I want to make my text a little bit larger. So you can do that on the right hand side under font size. Remember I said it's not like font sizes like points like you're used to in Word doc. It's more of a scale, so right now it's at 100% or at least 100% from what my Premiere thinks it is, so I'm gonna take it up to 200 instead. I'm gonna change the font real fast. You can do that down there. You can also pick some legacy title styles if you want. And then if I want to move my footage or my text, I have to pick the select tool and move it that way. So then you can go ahead and close out of there, and now your title one is in your media bucket. So next we're going to go ahead and drag and drop that title one right on top of our black video. Then I'm going to add my first picture. So let me see if I can find it. We're going to do this picture of Alyssa. We're going to go ahead and drop it right in there. And there's a good possibility that I have to resize it a little bit. If you do, you just click that that image, the photo in your timeline, and then right click it and just do scale to frame size, and it'll scale it for you. And we'll talk through frame sizes when we go to the videos, but for this process it's just going to be very simple. So then right after the photo, I need a cut line. So next we're going to add another block of black video, and I'm going to create a title number 2. Don't forget your playback ped, wherever that is on your timeline, is going to show you when you go to create your title, the background. That's not the background of your title. You place your title where you want it, and then that will become your background. But I like to always keep my playback ped over top of the black video area, just so that way I have a blank background when I create my title. So you're going to go to File, New, Legacy Title, and I'm going to go ahead and create this cut line. Again, you can mess around with the text, your font, whatever the case might be. Once you're done with that, X out of it, grab title 2, place it over top of your second black video. So you're going to keep repeating that process until you have all of your photos in there. Let's get to frame size, there we go. Yeah, so you're going to repeat that process until your photo and cut line portion of your project is all panned out. So next, I'm going to actually save this. Next, I'm going to go in and add my audio. So like I said, we have V3, V2, V1. Those are your video channels. A1, A2, A3. Those are your audio channels. So I'm going to put my audio in A1. And this is my interview.